I'm starting this video off with a quick explanation. I don't want to be a drama YouTuber, but sometimes people's takes are just so stupid that we need to laugh at them, and they give you comedic relief, which is kind of what this is for. This series, the terrible take series, I don't know if I'm going to call it that, I don't know, we'll see. It will only continue if it gets like a ton of support, not 500 views. Even if it breaks my max views on a normal video, I don't care. I don't like making this type of content unless it like really riles me up, so I don't want to be stuck having to make it to break new viewership records. Maybe I'll continue it if I find another topic that I enjoy and that I can make some jokes about, you know. We all know what Dr. Disrespect did. He admitted to it in a tweet. He texted his friends to apologize about it.
Look, we had a short, quick conversation. He sent a text to the boys and I, and he apologized for us ever being dragged into this. And it pretty much ended right there. That same day he had put out his tweet.
He did it. All right, no quite. There was a whole court case over it. He did it. Comes to something so serious, extra factors just doesn't matter. It doesn't matter that she was 17. It doesn't matter if she was 14. It's a minor. It's illegal. Come on, guys. Seriously, shouldn't even have to be saying that. A married man with kids, or kid, to be honest. I don't know that actually. I don't know if he has more than one. Anyways, a married man with a kid/kids try to meet up with a minor for lewd reasons. It's cut and dry, very simple. No, don't do that. That's not good. Don't do that. Don't cheat on your wife again, and especially not with a minor. It's a very simple thing. But there are some idiots on TikTok, even more idiots on Twitter, and the most idiots inside of the doc's chat for his live stream. I mean, like, they believe that their friends are fake because they're not associating with him or trying to help him. These guys aren't like close, super close friends. Like they are online. They sometimes meet up and do stuff in person, but these guys all have their own lives where they made their own friends that they've been with for a while. Essentially, people are just so stupid. Of course they're gonna ditch him. They don't want to be brought down with them. They don't want to have to turn to the super alt-right, the group of people. Dr. Disrespect has stepped down to the lowest of the lows to try to keep his career going. I don't blame him. All right, it's a crazy career that he has stacked up. There's two things, all right, only two things to get these people on TikTok wrong that are trying to say, oh, he's fake. First of all, we don't see behind the scenes. We don't see what these guys are texting each other on their phones. We don't. Maybe some hacker is gonna leak it. I doubt it. That probably is not gonna happen. Maybe they're gonna leak it. I doubt it. But we don't know. We have no clue. For all we know, they could be helping him behind the scenes if it means that there's not another kid being harmed. Now, when the whole Kami Carson situation happened, Schlatt said,
and in that time I got extremely close to him. I wouldn't call it best friends, but he was up there. And right after Carson had told us the truth, the Kate situation happened. And, you know, regardless of what we felt about the Kate situation, we saw Carson's mental state decline even more. And it was to the point that we genuinely thought his life could be in danger. And I felt like I needed to be there for him. And that's why I stuck with him. In March and April, we'd be in calls with him almost every night till the sun came up, trying to help him through what he was going through. But a few weeks ago, I started having some conversations with some of Carson's closest friends, including his former roommates. And in my discussions with them, I heard some things that suggested that Carson wasn't improving in the areas that he should have been. And he was showing signs of continuing some of his inappropriate behavior. And apparently this was happening while I was spending all this time trying to help him. And while he was saying that he was working on himself and that he was changing and that he hates the person he used to be. When I came to this realization a few weeks ago, I cut ties with Carson.
My point is that they could just not be publicly helping him, and they could just be helping him in person. Just because it's not happening in real life does not mean that it's not happening in person. Second of all, of course they publicly cut ties with the doc. Not only has Doc associated him with some EDP shit, he also made a comeback solely because he went super ultra right wing. Like, nobody wants to associate with that. Nobody does. The doc essentially manipulated a bunch of politically inclined people to be his new audience. And honestly, it worked. It worked. But somehow Dr. Disrespect made his audience, like, give him even more popularity than he had before, just because of all that right-wing bullshit. I think that he's a bad person. He's hurt a lot of people in his life. This isn't like a Mr. B situation where he actually does a lot of good. No, he just does a lot of bad. Now for my little personal opinion, alright, which I've already given multiple times throughout this video. I don't know why I have this. I think his friends responded very well. They aren't bad people for cutting ties. They aren't obligated to help him. They aren't obligated to protect him. They aren't obligated to associate with them. It might sound corny, but it's true. You pick up on things that your favorite YouTuber/streamer does. You pick up on things that advice that they tell you. They pick up on things that, they tell you not to do. You, with your little your little parasocial relationship, you treat them like a friend. And because of that, make sure that the people that you are following are not sexty minders, are not telling you to believe in some political bullshit, are not telling you to be a bad person. Please follow good people who are just nice to people and will not spread hate in the world, because we've got too damn much of that on the internet. Alright, not in the real world. In the real world, it's different. Just make sure that you're a good person. Don't let these people influence you too much. They're not your homies. They don't know you. Anyways, that's it. Bye.